to a very special episode of the Fourth Down podcast. I'm back at it again with the normal guys, John, Casey, and Lee.
Yes, sir.
I want to take this time to first shout out Digital Empath Studios for having us in here today. Our first in-studio episode.
Yes,
So
really appreciate it.
the first of many. But without further ado, let's just dive into another episode.
Yeah, and I think what better way to start than to talk about week 1 and 2. I mean, NFL season. The season definitely is arguably one of the most anticipated seasons of all time, and we're here. We're live. So I think, me personally, I think there is no other way to start off than by talking about
the Patriots. Yeah, I'm sure. So
we can start with the Patriots.
Yeah, we always start with the Ravens. Let's talk about the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, we could go to the Ravens and Patriots. I mean, obviously, the topic at hand, the number one. I don't know what you want to call it, but Lamar Jackson doing it again, proving the doubters wrong. You know what I'm saying?
QB1.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask y'all. Before that game, did y'all think y'all was ready to win? Like, going into it, did y'all...
So, I'll be honest. Ravens Nation, I'll be honest with y'all. Before that game, I genuinely thought we were going to lose. I did. I'll be honest.
I mean, at least you're being honest. I ain't even... At least you're being honest.
But, I mean, you got to look at, where I'm coming from with that. Lamar played Mahomes 3 times. Played him close all 3 times, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, he came down with the L. So, I'm over here, and our team is beat up. We lead the league with players on the IR right now.
Facts.
Okay, let's just put that out there for people who don't know, who are not keeping up with the Ravens, who are just looking to hate on Lamar. But yeah, so with all that going in, we lost our entire running back room. Our number 1 draft pick, Rashad Bateman, gone. So, with all that, and then obviously Marcus Peters, obviously, and then all the other higher players. But yeah, I mean, that game was just, with everything happening, that was the most, I think to me, that was the most unlikely, but also probably like the most important game of the most important win of the season, and we're only in week 3.
Yeah, I can definitely say that. It was definitely most important. It's probably going to be the most important game of our season outside of if we make it to the playoffs. But I can agree with Casey. I'm not even going to lie. I was not too positive on us winning. I thought because of like everything he just said, injuries,
I mean, it's Mahomes on the other side.
And it's like
boy.
it's Mahomes. So I knew like if we get down, it was gonna be hard to get back up. But everything that went right, and that's not even gonna lie. Like not every single thing, because the defense had the 2 big plays of the night, but the defense as a whole overall wasn't playing that great. And I'm sure true fans can agree.
Bruh,
Yeah.
when I saw that Mahomes got the ball back with like a minute left, I was like, that's the game. That's a GG. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I could cut this off. I know the Chiefs already win. But then, like, the unthinkable happened. Like,
Bro, they
ran
got
the
ball. Yeah,
They ran the ball.
they got conservative. Like,
The rookie made a play. That's all
Like,
I'm
I
saying.
don't understand. When you got Patrick Mahomes under center, why on earth would you want to run the ball?
bro, they hadn't been running the ball good the
Kill
whole
the
game.
clock.
The
Like,
whole game. I think Clyde at that point was like 14 carries for like 40 yards. Like he was less than 3, 4, 5
yeah,
yards.
his stat line was not good.
Yeah.
This is true.
And hey, shout out to Odafe Owe, man, aka Jason Owe.
Whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, whatever you want to call him. One of our one of our 2 first-round picks. I mean, that play he made on Clyde. I mean, that was just like he just did it. Like in my opinion, he just did it. He just saw the ball, took the ball, and recovered it. I mean, that was like.
It's like what you can't want anything more out of your first round draft pick.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean.
to make a big play like that, that literally was a game sealing play.
Exactly. And coming into that, I mean, everybody was talking about, the Ravens just took a player who didn't get no sacks his last year in college, but still somehow made an all-pro team in college. So that just goes to show you, like, his impact, what it could be if he, tightens the game up and everything.
I mean, y'all had a successful week 2. We had a successful week 2. We as in the Patriots. I mean, I don't think there was any doubt that we were going to beat the Jets, but it was a nice feel good win for Mac Jones, his first win of his.
I will say I was
career.
surprised at the score, so that surprised me.
I'm gonna just say this right now. Zach Wilson is looking like bust. I know it's the
He was out there saying ghosts.
I know it was Bill Belichick, but he's looking like bust. He threw a pick on his first pass of the game.
It was second.
Oh, second pass. But still, first drive of the game, he threw a pick.
But Trevor hasn't been looking too good either, honestly. Like, Trevor threw 6 picks in 2 games?
I think it's 5.
It's 5.
That's still not good.
Still
Like,
too
I mean,
many.
He's on the Jaguars though.
I mean,
it's not his fault.
Jaguars are going to.
but
be
they got
one of the worst
talented
teams.
receivers on the Jaguars though. Like,
I don't think Urban Meyer know what he's doing. Like, I'm surprised he's not going to leave.
Yeah.
Did we hear Urban Meyer? You think he's gonna make it out of his first year?
I was actually just saying, we was talking to some people at work, and they actually think that Urban Meyer might just get up and leave in the middle of the season and go take the USC job.
I saw rumors of that. Yeah, I saw that the locker room was like unhappy with him.
He said he wasn't, but
I mean,
talks.
we've seen this before though. So
yeah, they talking about Eric Bieniemy getting the USC job. And I mean, if
his name comes up every offseason, you know what I mean?
Every offseason, every job opening, like they just throw
Byron Leftwich, Bieniemy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, other than those two games, were there like anything else that surprised you? You guys, I start with you, John. Like out of week 1 and 2, like biggest surprise, biggest takeaway.
I'm not gonna lie, the Titans winning, that was kind of surprising.
Oh, against the Seahawks, that was a good game.
Definitely, yeah, that was a shocker. I mean, they were down double digits, and they just kept feeding Derrick Henry.
Yeah, they didn't give up on him. They didn't give up on him.
We're gonna give him the ball.
Derrick Henry did not show up first half, but then
he didn't show up the first week.
No, he did not.
I mean, they couldn't run the ball because they were down so much. So
against the Cardinals defense that Dalvin Cook just had a good game against, so it's just like, you know what I mean?
It was rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying, Derrick Henry made up for week 1. He's trying to get 2,000 yards again. Trying to be that first running back to do that.
Yeah, back to back. That would be crazy if he did.
He probably will. 17 games.
They forced him.
Yeah, just got a good amount of time to do it.
Yeah. But yeah, like John said, that Titans one was definitely a shocker. For me, I would definitely say the Raiders. That's like been my biggest shock of the season.
Who did they play week 2?
Week 2 they played
Pittsburgh.
The Steelers. Yeah, and they beat Pittsburgh. I mean, granted,
the whole defense was hurt.
I was saying Pittsburgh had some injuries. Some players had to leave and all that.
TJ left second half, but
so
that's a big one. Like,
I mean, still, it's like Las Vegas. I mean, somehow, some way, they actually are looking to be like a good team. I mean, 2-0 teams. I know everyone's seen the stat. They've like bludgeoned the TVs with that stat. 2-0 teams have an 80% chance of making a playoff.
But you got to look at you got to put it into context. You got to look at who they've played so far. Like, yeah, sure, the Broncos are 2-0, but they've played the Giants and the Jaguars. So it's like a phony baloney 2-0. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could say that. You could, but I don't know. I mean, 2-0 is 2-0. I mean,
I don't think 2-0 don't weigh
it's
nothing.
It's only 2 wins.
Yeah, it's only 2 wins, bro. Like, it don't mean nothing.
Sure.
It's just like
if the Ravens had 2 wins, it would mean something.
It definitely would.
I mean, I know I'm gonna still take the same stance. Like, you're not gonna do that. I'm gonna still take the same stance. Like 2-0 is just 2-0. It's just 2 games. You don't gotta worry that much.
I think our whole division. I think the whole AFC North is 1-1, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Because the Ravens 1-1, Steelers 1-1, the Bengals.
The Browns are 1-1.
Yeah, the Browns are 1-1. Yeah. I think the Bengals 0-2.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
No, the Bengals won week 1.
Yeah, they beat the Vikings. They did. They
beat
the Vikings.
They beat them in OT.
Wow. Yeah, they did. Wow. Yeah, so the whole division's 1-1. That's crazy.
What about you, League? Like, surprise, takeaway?
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing that so far is, and I mean, call me crazy, but I kind of want to see what Jameis is gonna do the rest of the season.
I'm seeing 25 picks.
I don't know. Like, how many did he throw last game? Was it 2?
I think it's 3.
It was 2 or 3. All right, so I mean, obviously
we could fact check that. Jameis wants to do 2 picks.
All right, so it was 2. All right, so just that's 2 right now. He ain't had none in the first week.
But
so.
he's throwing the ball outside of Alvin Kamara. He's throwing the ball to Lil Jordan Humphrey and
Marquez Callaway
and Jawan Johnson,
Deontay Harris. Not household names.
And y'all man's Chris Hogan. But that's not the
that's not my man no more.
But I kind of want to see what he's gonna do. I'm interested to see if James can be good. Have a good season.
Yeah.
I think for me, my biggest surprise, I think honestly, it was in week 1 when I saw the Packers get handled by the Saints like that. But then week 2, you see the Saints get handled by the Panthers. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that it's a week to week league, but for Aaron Rodgers, the former MVP, to only score 3 points. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, and like Leak said, 2-0, it's only 2 games, but it definitely does show how your season, not the preparation you put in, but how it applies to what you're doing on the field, and also the mentality of the players. Because you talk about the Packers, week 1.
You could talk about all that off-season drama with Aaron Rodgers. So you could say that influence, you know what I mean?
Week 1 comes out, dud. I mean, and he does what he always does. He said, "Relax, calm down."
I mean, it was one game, but it was the way y'all lost though. It was it wasn't a close game. It wasn't back and forth. Y'all got
this is just bad.
bullied. You know what I mean?
But yeah, so and then to come back week 2, granted it was against the Lions, but the Lions have been competing.
I'm not gonna lie, that first half I thought it was gonna be a shootout. They was scoring back and forth.
The Lions, shout out to Detroit, y'all definitely been competing to start the season. I will definitely give them.
All you Jared Goff haters, just need to go somewhere else because like Jared Goff really. I don't know, man. Jared.
I'll be honest though. I'll be honest.
I like Jared. I think Jared looking pretty good.
I ain't going nowhere. That man is not doing anything good. Like if he was doing good, they'd be winning. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he can only do so much. Bro.
Yeah, I was about to say talent wise, we can't lie. They're probably like
his best receiver is a tight end, bro.
Yeah,
his best receiver is a tight end. Like that should tell you all you need. And they have no defense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If he's not throwing it to Hockenson, who's he going to?
They lost all their receivers.
Yes, Marvin Jones is gone.
The Lions' starting receiver, if I'm not mistaken, is Quintez Cephas.
Yeah, and I mean, and Tyrell Williams is supposed to be the number one, but he's been hurt.
He's been hurt and just not doing anything when he has been playing.
I can't even name anybody in their secondary.
They got.
You couldn't pay me. I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, in the Lions.
I can't do it.
Oh yeah. Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I don't. The team don't scare me. Like that's why I'm saying I don't. Like they put up a good front, but
I'll be honest though, the Lions. Shout out to them because they are employing right now. If I'm not mistaken, it has to be like the most Africans on their team. Like you look at some of these players on their team, like Ifatu Melafu, like yo. And then obviously Jeff Okuda, Romeo Okwara, Godwin. Yeah, like they got a bunch of. Shout out to them for that. Shout out to them for that. But yeah, I mean Detroit. Yeah, their skill positions.
Do you see them giving us any troubles next week? Be honest.
Can Detroit give Baltimore trouble next week? In my opinion, I will say no.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I feel like
I don't think so.
So then what was all that talk about?
I think they'll keep it competitive for maybe like the first 2 quarters, and then like the second half. Yeah, that's like I'm saying. Like they'll keep it competitive, and then it's gonna drop off.
Like last night.
Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen.
I didn't even see the second half of the game, but I kind of knew that like.
Oh really?
Let's just say
second half Aaron Rodgers.
But okay, so after seeing these first 2 weeks, do we have any early MVP predictions? Like, I know for me personally, I'm going with Kyler. My boy K1, he been looking super solid. I don't know if it's because of AJ Green, or Rondale Moore, but
not because of AJ Green.
No. I'm only saying AJ Green because like maybe he could be like a decoy so that Hopkins could get like less coverage. Same thing with Rondale, but like
doubt it.
Kyler looks really solid. Like I think
yeah.
Kyler could be an MVP this season. I know it's only 2 games, but he looks really good.
Look, this is my thing with Kyler Murray, ladies and gentlemen. This is my thing with Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray he's proven to be a great quarterback. Like right now, he's proven to be a great quarterback. But so far he hasn't been able to sustain like health to the point where he can keep up this A++ play. Like he's been playing A++ up to a point in the season, and then he goes down to like A-, B+. You can't win MVP,
bro.
Trailing off.
You put him in any other division, I feel like he'd be like.
If you put the Cardinals in like the NFC North.
Because he's playing in the toughest division in football.
You got 6 hard games every year. 6 hard games.
That division can produce 4 playoff teams alone.
I think they will. That's actually my like hot take for the day. I'm just gonna drop it.
That's not a hot take, bro. That's an easy take. You know what I'm saying?
I think
what's that division again?
Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks, and 49ers.
Yes. They can produce 4, and that'll be the first time in NFL history, if I'm not mistaken.
And you think all 4 will make it this year?
It's possible. Yes, it's definitely possible.
I think that's
the only team that lost in that division is the Seahawks. Everybody else is 2-0.
And the Seahawks just lost in overtime
to the Titans.
Yeah.
That whole division is almost undefeated, bro. Just think about that. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, but okay, I like Kyler for MVP. I mean, it's not bad. He's definitely starting off on a good pace.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I guess I'm gonna agree with Kyler, maybe even say Derrick Henry, because like John made a good point. He got 17 games to get 2,000. If he do it again, he'd be the first to do it back to back. So
yeah, they might just give him Offensive Player of the Year again though.
No, and I was just about to touch on that. It's kind of messed up that they. I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers didn't have a good season, but like for that
award's been like watered down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
MVP?
No, Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, so it's like
Michael Thomas, Devontae Adams.
If you don't get it this year,
they're great players. Don't get me wrong.
If Slam Boy won it, nobody cares.
If Derrick Henry was the rush for 2,000 again this year and not get MVP, it's kind of like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
The MVP is like a quarterback award anyway. You know what I mean?
But they gave it like so. Obviously, the last running back to win MVP was Adrian Peterson. They gave it to him only because he ran for 2,000 and he literally carried that team.
Bro, the year before he came off an ACL tear, bro. Like,
yes.
That's so crazy. Like,
yeah. But yeah, I mean.
So Kyler. What about? You, John?
It's easy. You know, the touchdown leader right now, my boy Thomas Edward Brady. You know, he got 9 touchdowns. I believe only 3 picks. He's, you know, doing pretty good, 2-0. I think he's going to...
Did he throw a pick last week against the Falcons?
Nah, I don't think he did.
So he threw 3 against Dallas?
None of them were his fault.
I thought it was threw 2.
I think they put one of them.
He threw one to Leonard Fournette, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
I know that one was a drop.
And then,
Hail Mary.
Oh, yeah, the Hail Mary doesn't even...
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
I got Thomas, though. I think he's going to... You know, age 44, that's going to be, you know, that's a good narrative. You know, age 44 winning MVP plus the Super Bowl MVP. I think that's a good way to run off in the sunset.
I mean, the Bucs have been looking, like, really good.
Yeah.
Like,
their offense is insane.
It was a great, like, shootout against the Cowboys, but...
Yeah.
Everybody knew when Tom Brady got the ball.
Yeah, it was a GG. It was too much time. It was a GG.
I mean, I'm surprised nobody, like, threw him out there. I thought Leak was going to, but, I mean, my MVP pick right now, Dark Horse, Loki, I would not be surprised if Matthew Stafford won MVP.
I thought you were going to say Derek Carr, bro.
Nah. No.
You know what? It's funny you say that, but, like...
Matthew Stafford, bro, if he comes out and throws for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and less than 10 picks, and the Rams win 11-plus games, he's winning MVP.
Yeah.
That is undeniable. If he throws for 5,000 yards and the Rams make the playoffs, he has a chance to win MVP.
Okay, but what if
with a over 100 passer rating? Let me add that. If he is playing good football,
you think that's sustainable, fam?
I mean,
on the Rams,
I mean, I was about to say, like, the Rams, arguably their second best route runner is like 4th on the depth chart. Van Jefferson. They have Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp. In my opinion, probably like the 1 or 2 best slot receivers in the league between him and Keenan Allen.
You can put Cole Beasley up there. He's a great slot receiver. Serious, y'all laughing. Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley
in the slot.
He gets the job done.
He does get the job done.
It's not like
it's
not
him
like on the level of the guys that he just.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Cooper Kupp, he is so good. People don't even talk about him. We just expect him to be nice. Like,
and he the number 1 on the team or number 2?
Cooper Kupp, I think he's number 1.
I'm being like,
I don't think it's Robert Woods.
I think
he's got to be number 1.
I don't see nothing from Robert Woods lately. Like, it's all Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my low key early.
It's crazy you say that because, like, I guess I should have thought about it some more. But yeah, I'm not gonna change it. But that would be crazy if Matthew Stafford does it because I'm a huge Matthew Stafford fan. I just always thought,
yeah, that's what
Detroit,
I thought you were gonna be like.
Detroit doesn't do anything for him. Detroit's never done anything for any players that's ever been there. But now that he's gone somewhere else, been able to rejuvenate his career, he might. Look, actually do it.
Speaking of that, like I know this is a little sidebar, but like. I'm not going to say I'm a fan of his, and I'm not going to say he's great either, but I've always said that he wasn't bad. There's just the team around him. I've always said that Sam Darnold was never super bad. You know what I'm saying? I've always believed in him. Like, he's always shown. We see him twice a year, bro. So I knew that he wasn't bad. Like, it was just
he's not dog water.
It was like everybody made it out to be that he was dog water, but like it was because he was on the Jets. No,
is he a good quarterback? I cannot go that far.
I think he's good. I think he's at least good.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen, and it's crazy to say this, but even in his last season with the Jets that he just had, I saw him make a couple passes that is like.
No,
this is not to overstate it, but he made some Mahomes level type passes.
Okay,
Sam Darnold isn't good quarterback. I'm not gonna lie.
He was a good quarterback in a bad situation, like Ryan Tannehill with the Dolphins.
Let me say this. I mean, speaking of good quarterback in a bad situation, and I'm glad you brought up the Panthers because I've been talking about this wild stat off camera for so long, but I just think it's so wild. Like,
he won't let this go.
Since Matt Rule took over for the Carolina Panthers, they have had the fewest 3-and-outs in the NFL. I just think that's so wild. Like, fewer than the Chiefs, fewer than the Bucks, fewer than the Ravens, Saints. Like, you can look it up.
Look at that offense,
y'all can look it up. This is facts, okay? Like, this is the real deal. I just think it's crazy.
I don't think anybody scares you on that offense outside of McCaffrey.
Robbie Anderson?
Yeah, but McCaffrey.
Curtis Samuel?
Curtis Samuel, he's on the
Washington.
I'm tripping.
But
Robbie Anderson?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. That's who I was thinking about.
Another crazy stat.
Here we go.
DJ Moore.
Big DJ Moore fan over there.
Yes, absolutely. DJ Moore, back-to-back 1,100 yard seasons receiving. That's
how many playoff appearances?
You see how many playoff appearances?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a team effort.
He has, I was going to say he has 0, but I mean,
come on, don't do that.
He can't. I mean, him and Stephon Diggs got the same alma mater. So,
Ooh,
yeah. So I mean, you can. You know what I'm saying?
That's my boy. That's my boy. But like since you started the show by saying this is like a crazy season, are there any like matchups you guys are looking forward to? I see John, you over there shaking your head.
Yeah.
I think we have the same one.
Yeah, week 4, you know.
Next Sunday, prime time.
Tom Brady, he coming back to New England. You know, we have to give him an L though. But
Bro, did you see the stat that when he plays us, he has the chance to be the all-time like passing leader or touchdown leader or something like that, and he can break that record when he plays us.
Yeah, and also you get his 30-second touchdown. You gonna get his 30 like touchdown against every team in the NFL.
And also another third crazy stat of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Brady is about to have more passing touchdowns in his 40s than he did in his 20s, bro.
Well, can you make the argument that he's playing better now than he did in his early years?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been a Brady hater at one point before, but at this point it's just like.
I mean, but this is the most talent he's ever had.
I'm a Brady fan. He did not play better when he was younger. He was like on the mark. Now he's just playing with great talent. Everything's easy. He beating these teams with his mind. So
I mean, yes and no, because like this might not. I was watching the you know how NFL Films do the little Super Bowl things where they talk to a couple players from the team. So I was watching the one from the 2020 Bucks, and it was talking about how Mike Evans had a lot of passes from Brady where it was like he's literally had no one put the ball in the exact area when he would turn around, it's already there. Yeah. So you saying that. That attests that he's on the money right now, as in his 40s. So
no, he's still good.
Mike Evans is comparing Jameis to Tom. That's the only other.
He said ever though, like in college ever, like, and also he's had more than just Jameis.
This is he's had like Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's had
yeah.
He's there for a while. Yeah, he's had a couple different quarterbacks.
What was the quarterback before Jameis? Josh Freeman, I think. Was he there?
I was just about to say. I'm pretty sure he was there for Josh Freeman. Yeah.
He was god awful.
No,
I liked Josh Freeman.
I liked him. He had a couple good moments.
He had flat with Vincent Jackson.
Yeah, he had good moments.
I thought he was
R.I.P. Vincent Jackson.
Gotta throw that up.
That's the soul.
But yeah, like I don't know. I think Casey's right. I think he's playing better now.
I don't know. I watched Brady his whole career. He's playing good, but I just think the Buccaneers' offense is really easy.
That does speak to it.
This is my point with Brady. The reason why I say he's playing better now is because the continuity isn't there. This is Brady not off the rip, but like just like this is only like they only have like a year plus of Tom Brady. He was in New England for his 20s, his 30s, into his 40s. This is Bucs. This is like his second year on the Bucs. I mean, it's not like bro, he won the Super Bowl in his first year. You cannot say that was like, I mean, John makes a good point. His surrounding cast is
I'm telling you, this is the best.
The best, the best he's had.
The most he's ever had in New England is Randy Moss.
Randy Moss, Wes Walker was an all-purpose.
All right, put it like this.
He had the double-headed sword of Gronk and Hernandez.
RP. So. But back in the day,
but he never had all of that together.
Yeah.
It was like in different windows.
The reason why I say Brady was good back then versus like now, he used to be able to carry them Patriots teams.
Now he doesn't even have to do too much.
Like, to be honest, his last season on New England, I thought our team was pretty bad, but
I'm surprised we made the playoffs that year.
I'm surprised we lost in the wild. I'm surprised we was in the wild card to begin with. I'm surprised we lost in the wild card.
You know that team is bad. I mean, y'all lost to the Titans. The Titans with that defense, y'all only put up like 13 against the defense.
What team did the Titans beat next?
I don't like how you did that either.
I wasn't.
Y'all bad because y'all lost to the Titans.
I mean, the Titans. I'm talking about their defense. Their defense.
Come
on. I mean, we bottled up Derrick Henry the whole game. Like it was like a one-score game. The whole.
It was I remember it was. I remember N'Keal Harry also had that catch that he tried to blame Brady for. I'm like N'Keal.
But literally, we started that season with Antonio Brown, Josh Gordon, Demarius Thomas.
It was looking so promising.
Julian Edelman, bro.
Actually, that should have been one of the greatest receiving corps he ever had.
Then everything just hit the fan after like week 2.
Apart. Right.
But yeah, as far as games that I'm looking forward to. I don't know, League, if you feel the same way.
I'm looking at what you get. I feel the exact same way. Go ahead.
But for me, it's definitely one game is definitely the Chargers. When we play the Chargers, I think it's gonna be.
Come on, man.
I think it's gonna be
Green Bay versus Baltimore. That's I thought he was gonna say and go there first.
That's the game, but the Chargers game. That's to me, it's gonna be a little interesting because I want to see how we do against Justin Herbert because he's up and coming emerging superstar. So I just want to see.
You have a cool game, but I don't know.
I think Jay Herbo gonna air it out. I think.
What'd you call him?
Jay Herbo. Shout out to John for that
Swervo.
name. J Herbo.
Swerving in the
John
pocket.
didn't start that nickname
Oh,
though.
my
He didn't start it. John
Come on,
didn't
man,
start
Herbert.
That's where I heard it first from. So I'm gonna give him his props. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, it's definitely the Ravens and Packers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
y'all think y'all can win that game?
We'll see. What
we
week
can.
is
I mean,
that?
we're at home, so we can. It's possible.
It depends on the week. I mean, it
But
depends
the-
on like what's
The only thing
We're
that
gonna stick Devontae Adams. That's it.
Marlo. I mean,
come on.
Humphries.
that's
Nah,
all they have.
The only person we have.
Yeah, Marlo or we just gonna have to high low him. Just linebacker inside.
Okay, if y'all do
take-
that, how y'all stopping Aaron Jones?
we can stop Aaron Jones. I'm not.
Hey,
Aaron
gonna stop
Jones,
Aaron
What you
Rodgers.
mean? The D line can.
Yeah, I'm about. Hey, shout out to the Ravens D line though.
Listen,
I'm not even gonna lie.
PQ. He showed me that he can actually
Our
fly
front-
sideline
our
to
front
sideline.
seven- Our front seven is definitely
PQ pretty
improved.
solid. I'm a fan of PQ.
Granted,
I was a fan of CJ Mosley.
I'm not
too.
putting him on the level. I'm not gonna put him on the level like Devin
Wait.
White and all that. But PQ, he can definitely get around the field. He can get across the field easily.
Hey, I mean PQ, Devin White, and Levante. I mean, they all
Hey,
LSU
look, they
boys.
breed-
You know,
hey, I'm
yeah,
just
you know what I'm
saying,
saying.
hey,
That's what they do. So,
Hey,
but
Cut from the same cloth.
yeah,
I
so,
think yeah. Back to the original question. I'm gonna have to agree with John. Like I'm really excited for next Sunday.
So like,
let's be honest though.
who are you
Week 4.
rooting for?
I'm rooting for us.
Or
Yeah,
who are
the
you?
Ravens.
Who's us?
The Patriots.
Who are you rooting for?
Mac 10.
Patriots.
John's rooting for Brady.
No, like,
John's
if
rooting for Brady.
I'm rooting for Mac 10, bro. I want to see him be successful.
So-
If Brady wins, I'm not gonna be mad, but you know, if
Nah, I'm
Brady,
gonna be mad, bro.
If
Like,
Brady throws 5 touchdowns and they blow the Patriots out, hypothetically speaking, I don't think Patriots fans will be that mad.
Y'all gonna
If
be
anything-
like,
I mean, look, we're like underdogs at home. I think we're at home. We're
Yeah.
underdogs at home that game. So I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, yeah, I
it's
won't be mad.
it wouldn't be
Should
crazy, but like, can you imagine what the stories would be if Mac Jones beats Brady? Can you imagine?
Hey, can
It
you
depends.
imagine how
All
everyone's?
depends.
I was about to say, can you imagine how everyone's gonna start hating on? I mean, not hating. Everyone's gonna start talking about, oh, Bill Belichick. Matter of fact, Bill Belichick himself, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, like Mac Jones, this is my guy.
Nah,
Like,
he gonna be like, Mac Jones is my guy.
right, like Mac Jones played a great game. I mean, he read the defense. Like,
Yeah, he played real
Mac
good
just,
team.
he was like, Mac just played a great game.
oh wait, since we talking about the Patriots, I can't believe we released Cam Newton. The only thing we talking about that, can't believe we released him. Mac 10, he my guy, but I
These
really
are
want
the
to see
same-
Cam. I really want to see Cam.
That was pretty shocking. When you shared that in the group chat, I thought it was fake. I was eating cereal, and I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, this is fake. And then I go on Twitter, I look at the tweet, and it was a verified reporter, and I see all the
Yeah.
tweets, and I'm like, what?
Cam just got cut.
Yeah, Cam, please get the vaccine, bro. You need to be back in the NFL.
Yeah, and that interview he did with his dad, I think it was.
Did not make it look
That
good.
did not help at
Yeah,
all.
it didn't help.
You know, I really thought that
It was really cringy. I'm
I
gonna be
thought
honest.
the
Yeah, a
whole
couple
reason
parts was kinda
he got cut was because like he wouldn't be a backup. Like he just refused to do it. But like he came out in the interview and was like, yeah, I would have been a backup. But like I feel like it's just like a part of the story he's not telling us.
I'm sure.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So
he's
he
not
can,
gonna,
he can still like.
he's not
farm
gonna put it all
calls.
out there. He kind of already did by saying, "Oh, my aura," and I'm like, you shouldn't lean into what the media says, bro. You should like always keep it to what you believe. I mean, unless he really believes it, which I guess he does.
Nah, everybody. If you hear like everybody in the locker room, they say they really liked him. You know what I mean? Like everybody was so happy to meet him. Like I don't know, man. I'm not going for it.
Yeah.
I wish him the best of luck. But
I mean, yeah. I mean,
the future is now with Mac 10.
yeah, we're gonna see.
Let it spray.
I mean, he looked okay against the Jets.
I mean, so like, I guess I
I
want
wouldn't
to.
say.
I want
I
to.
mean,
want
granted, it's the Jets. Defense is not like crazy.
I do wanna know,
Robert
as-
Saleh's a good defensive coach.
as
but-
Patriots fans, like, how do y'all? Are y'all ready? Are you ready to see him now? And then also, do you think that I'm not saying he's gonna fill Brady's shoes, but do y'all think he'll be great?
I mean,
Yeah.
Good or great? Let's say good or great.
Yeah, we just need a couple playoff wins, and that's okay.
well,
I think our
oh,
defense can carry us, and you know we got like 3 solid running backs. Just don't turn the ball over, man.
I like Ramondre Stevenson. I like him.
So do y'all? What I want to know is he here now? Is he your franchise quarterback
I think he is like,
for the future? And I'm not talking
Yeah,
two,
he gonna
3
get-
years.
that's
I'm
why Cam's
talking
gone.
He
Like,
is.
I'm
He'll
talking
get better eventually.
10
he
years,
is,
10,
yeah. That's why we drafted him so
15.
early.
Belichick would not have drafted him if he did not think he was going to be future. If
Yeah,
he,
like
if he liked another quarterback, he would have took him in the
we
second.
would have traded up for him. We didn't even have to trade up for Mac. Like
Mac Jones, if no one drafted him, I think he would have went to the second round, in my opinion. Not to say like he was bad or anything. I think people
Bro,
would have been like, he's gonna.
out of all the starting rookie QBs, he looks the best. He hasn't turned the ball over at all.
Yeah, he has.
He
Well, fumble. Didn't he fumble? We going?
he
Well,
recovered.
you can make the
Oh, okay,
argument he's in the
okay.
best system, but you know,
the best umbrella of support, like the coach, staff, the culture, all that.
If Trey Lance knew how to play football, he would have been starting over Jimmy Garoppolo. There's no way. I've been watching Jimmy Garoppolo. Like I used to be a big Jimmy fan.
Oh,
so it's changed.
I
was watching that game. I was just like,
Jimmy kind of mid, bro.
John finally hopping out the Jimmy G.
I was like,
thank you.
He was missing a lot of throws, and I was like, damn.
Bro, his first play of the season, he fumbled. Week 1, he fumbled the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying this about Jimmy G since he left New England.
Since the Niners gave him all that money.
Honestly, because they were 5-0.
Hey, he
gave
made
him all
the
that
Super
money.
Bowl.
And did what? Overthrew the game. He literally overthrew the game.
He just needed to make one throw, bro.
It was one throw. He overthrew him. Like,
can you imagine if Jimmy G had like a Super Bowl MVP under his belt after leaving on the break? I feel like they would have changed the whole landscape of, because the Chiefs would have felt like, all right, now we got to do whatever to overdraft or make up for the loss, and then you would have had other teams trying to poach more players from the Patriots. I mean, yeah, I think it was crazy. But yeah, I mean, just to make this quick pivot. I mean, we definitely got a lot of good new and good music coming out recently. I mean, Donda dropped, and then COB dropped right after that.
Certified Lover Boy.
That was crazy.
Have y'all heard?
You wouldn't stop talking about it for like the last year.
Yeah, I mean, I like Drake. I'm not gonna say I'm a huge.
So did it
Drake
live to
fan.
your expectations?
Yeah, it was on par with
wasn't a good
what
year.
I expected. I mean, it's not his best project, but it's not his worst. I liked it. I still listen to it. It has high replay value. I like the features. I thought it was pretty good. Everybody was
COB, right?
Yeah. As far as Donda,
I like Donda more than COB.
I'll be honest. I didn't fully listen to Donda, but from what I heard, everyone saying like
it's weird.
Yeah, and I think
the production is too good. Like,
it's amazing.
Yeah, the production is amazing.
Didn't Kanye didn't he trap himself in that in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium for like a week?
He was living there, bro.
He was paying. I heard he was paying like $1 million a day to stay there. I'm not even joking.
He's a billionaire.
I swear, I saw
if
that.
If you can afford it, like, why not, right?
I mean,
somebody fact check me on it. I don't know.
I'll say Donda had great features, great production.
Yes.
And like the whole rollout plan for it. This man was selling out stadiums for a listening party.
That rollout, like,
that was
but we had the baby and Marilyn Manson at the listening party, like.
Yeah, he went to.
He was sorry. Let me.
Talking about it.
Let me just correct myself. He actually was paying $150K a day to live in the stadium. $150K a day. Yeah. That's crazy.
He made it all back.
But nah, like I'm sorry, but something real quick. I mean, I guess if you're not a big Kanye fan, I get that's fine. But like, because you're not the first person that I've heard it just say like, oh yeah, I didn't even really listen to Donda.
I'm not the biggest Kanye fan though.
All right, so I got it. Well, then I guess that's.
I don't have nothing against him, but I just don't.
I think for me, it was just like it was like a lot of churchy vibes from like
it's a gospel,
bro.
Gospel album.
Yeah,
yo, literally.
Is it a gospel album?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but.
Really?
That's what all
there's no curse words on Donda?
It's just it's not. It's clean. It's clean. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing that kind of like it does piss me off. But I'm like, it's whatever. I can live with it. It's fine.
I didn't know that.
It's clean. Yeah. There's no dirty version. It's clean. But
League promoting profanity.
No, it's not that. But it's just like when you hear Lil Baby come on and it's just like, and I'm like, all right. I mean, I know what he would have said there, but I get it. I guess But nah, yo, like Donda, it just. And I talked this about my other friends. Like, CLB is cool, and, like, it's got some songs on there that I love. Like, for example, TSU. Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. Yeah, TSU, I remember when the snippet for that came out on SoundCloud about, like, 3-4 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago. And I thought it was, like, one of the best Drake songs ever.
That's great.
And then when it first finally came out, finally mastered it, and I listened to it hella times. But Donda, honestly, Donda, it like... It gets you. It's like an emotional experience. It sounds crazy. I know I sound crazy, but like for anyone that's really listened to it and understands Nojo, Donda really will make you. It will move you emotionally.
You're not the first person to say that. Like shout out to CJ. Y'all know CJ.
Yes.
From Wilhelm.
Yeah.
He was saying the same
thing. Fuck
Wilhelm.
Wow. Can we not?
Jeez. But yeah, CJ was saying that like it's like an experience.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I mean, no
like a roller coaster.
Yo, it's I don't know if I can agree with every. Well, CJ probably said it differently than I would, but bro, no, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna just keep it 100%. I cried at certain parts listening to Donda.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even joking to you. Like, if you listen to it and you really like, if it hits you,
it's a tribute to his mom.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying. It's a whole tribute to
like. No. Speaking of that, you know what's weird.
I know what you about to go ahead.
The first track,
the Donda chant, that's her life. Yes, bro. I'm gonna be real. Ever since my friend told me that, bro, I'm gonna be real. I have not been able to listen to it. Like every time I just kind of, it's a little too eerie for me. I get it. I get what the moment's for, but nah, that little. I'm just like.
They got major music outlets that talking about The Garden and Rolling Stone giving Donda a 2 out of 5 as for rating on the album.
But I think Donda's an acquired taste, and I know me personally, I didn't acquire it.
Also, every Kanye album that he drops, everybody says it's trash. A year later, they're like, "Wow, it was really great."
Yeah, people do that with music a lot. Like they say, "Oh, it was garbage," and then
years later, it's a classic.
And then you gotta understand, like everybody's too wrapped up in the antics right now. What's going on, and nobody's like. I guarantee you, half the people that are saying like, "I'm not gonna listen to Donda," or "I haven't listened to it," is all because like they think Kanye's corny and something that he's done in social media or some way that he's something.
Just because he tried to run for president,
or something like something crazy that he's done on his outside time, where like it's like that don't mean nothing, bro. Just listen to the music and you'll see that this man is still a genius musically. Like it's ridiculous. Like literally, me listening to Donda, it reminded me of where people like. And no offense, John, because I know you love him and he's a great guy, but it reminded me of where Travis Scott got it from to begin with. Like it reminded me of where his inspiration came from.
Sure.
Like it was like, dude, this.
He said he's a great guy.
Like, cause it's crazy because I had not an argument, but like I had a conversation about Travis with a couple guys from work because they're huge Travis fans, and I was just trying to like understand like what is it? Because one of the kids I work with.
What is it?
Huh?
What do you mean? What is it?
No, I just wanted to understand like why they like Travis, but one of them is like 18 or 19 years old, and he's a kid, so I'm like, I get it, You're gonna love Travis. He watched his concert on Fortnite and everything, and I was like, all right, well, yeah, he did all that. He's that deep into it, but I'm just like, Donda, it's on another level. And me personally, I think it has more replay value than
way more replay value.
Yeah. I think we can,
But Certified Lover Boy, Future gave us the best feature of the year. Way Too Sexy, that joint go.
Certified Lover Boy.
And Too Deep was cool too.
Yeah, it was.
And the song with 21.
I was gonna say Knife Talk.
You know what was hard? The song with Wayne and Rick Ross.
It's growing. That's growing on me.
That song is great.
That does grow.
That song is great.
It's growing on me.
But yeah, like just to pivot. We were talking about social media, and I saw this post on social media not too long ago. Shout out to Dave for posting it.
Oh yeah, we was talking about it off camera.
But like the question that was posed was, if a woman adds you to her close friends, are you friend zoned? Like I feel like that's a great topic. Casey, you look like you got something on your mind. You want to start off?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say you friend zone in my opinion. I feel like it depends.
Think you are.
I think it depends on the situation, because if you end up in a close friends and then all of a sudden you're seeing explicit content being posted,
but you got to remember, you're not the only one seeing it.
No, you may not be the only guy. Yeah, but you may not be. Why
would she incriminate herself to her potential prospects? You know what I'm saying? Look, you got to look at it like that. Why would she incriminate herself?
Why are you looking at it like that? It's not that deep.
I'm saying though, like,
it's not that deep.
I don't know, man.
Like, listen, I get where Casey coming from, because like I get where it can be like you can see it on both ends, but like Casey, right? It just depends on the situation, because like there will be some girls that put you in their close friends, and it's you expecting to see
some ass.
You expecting to see ass, titties, this and that, and it's not that at all. It's just them venting about personal life, and the whole time she probably got some dude, and her close friends, she just venting about her dude. That's probably what you get into. But then, like you said, there are the other ones that you get in there, you're gonna see some real explicit stuff. So I just think it depends on the person.
I'm gonna let before you go, let me just say this. As far as like what I just said about the close friends thing, I think personally, like, if you, like I was saying, if you're in the close friends, because Charlotte said you're not the only guy in there. Okay, like that's not, just a tad bit toxic. Charlotte's not a toxic person, but that's a tad bit toxic.
I'm a great guy.
Yeah, okay, obviously.
All my friends will vouch for me. I'm a great guy.
All my friends will vouch for me.
He from over east.
But but yeah, just to go through what I was saying, like, yeah, you could technically speaking be the only guy, because I know a lot of females that only have girls in their close friends, and they're only putting a guy in there that they're talking to or that they like, so they can see like they're not posting explicit content, but they're posting like their daily life, what they do. They're talking to their friends through Instagram, close friends, because they only have like maybe 10, 15. Circles are tight nowadays. 10, maybe less than 10 people in the close friends, and then she throws you in there, so you're seeing like exclusive stuff. But I don't think just to answer the question, initially first, I don't think if you're in a close friends, I don't think that means you're friend zones. Not all the time though, but
yeah, you're right. It varies by situation. I just think that like more often than not. In my opinion, I just think that.
It depends on the girl for real.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ultimately, yeah.
Like she like a freak hoe and like you know you can't take it that seriously. But like you know she like a good like the homegirl. I mean yeah you can keep it moving. But I don't know. And besides, I don't look at nobody as competition. So what does it matter to me?
Okay.
That's also good. That's a good mindset, though. I mean, hey, he's not wrong, bro. Like, there's no need to look at. It's like
Stay in my lane.
if what you doing is working, why should you change what you doing just because another dude come and do something else? Why are you basing your moves off of what another guy's doing for a female?
Say it again.
If what you if what you like, I don't know exactly what I just said, but nah, yeah, like, bro, if you shouldn't have to change who you are and what you do, if that's not like it. You lost me now, but you got what I said. Yeah, it sounded good in the first time, but yeah, like
more the story, stay in your own lane.
Yeah, man, like it's different. Like you don't gotta change up who you are, change up what you do just because other dudes is doing different things.
Yeah, I just brought it up. I figured it was a nice little topic. It was
not because some people
like, you think you get in a friend zone?
No, I thought it was a great post. You know, I thought it'd be a great conversation. I mean, because like in my personal experience, I've been in not friend zones, close friends where it's like women are like
both sides, right?
venting and like talking about the guy that they're dealing with, but then also
that's when you gotta
like,
hit them with the smooth unfollow. Take me out
of here. But then okay.
All right, the future revelations 101.
The book of the streets. Then you look at the other hand, and it's like I've been in close friends where I'm seeing explicit content, and it's like if I said something to her, she'd be like, say something provocative to me back. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not like I was friend zoned in that situation. So yeah, it does depend on the woman. Yeah, but yeah, Casey, I noticed you got a Naruto shirt on.
Oh yeah.
So that brings me to the last topic. In y'all's personal opinion, what's your top 3 anime or what's your favorite anime and why is it Attack on Titan? I'll start with you, Malik.
Why is it Attack on Titan?
Wait a minute, did you just ask me why is it Attack on Titan?
What's your top 3 and why is Attack on Titan number 1?
We can double back a little bit, but
we can agree or disagree on that one.
Yeah, I can give you my all-time favorite 3 because I mean right now I'm really not watching too much, but all-time favorite 3 in order or just. No particular order.
Okay,
no particular order.
Just a 3.
Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and this may sound crazy, but me personally, I like Bleach.
I don't think it's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't think it's crazy. Though.
I liked it.
I've never seen it.
I didn't see all of it yet, but I saw like the first part that everybody knows about.
I always looked down on Bleach because it always came on after Dragon Ball Z.
I understand.
Hey, Tsunami back in the day. It'll come on after Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, who cares about Bleach?
Look at the name. Like the name turned me off of it.
Come on now.
Come on, man. The main Ichigo. That's a hard. Come on, yo.
Ichigo. I didn't know the name. I just knew Bleach.
Listen, yeah.
You didn't know Ichigo? Yeah,
that's the main character. He's tough.
I knew now, but like back then, it was just.
Isn't he a character like in like if you have like a modded version of Smash, he's like a character you can use. Ichigo.
No.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Cloud.
No. I know Cloud. Yeah, Cloud. That's Final Fantasy. But I'm saying like I'm pretty sure you can use Ichigo though in like a modded version of Smash. But okay, I like your top 3 is solid.
Bleach.
Yeah, top 3 is definitely solid. For me, I would definitely have to go. I mean, in no particular order. I think a slept on anime that people don't really talk about. Yu Yu Hakusho. I think that was a great anime. Because the writer for Yu Yu Hakusho was the same writer who wrote Hunter x Hunter, and people love Hunter. But if you watch Yu Yu Hakusho, then you'll see you'll instantly see the correlation between the two. You'll be like, oh wow, he really did do that. Mm-hmm. So I think that's one. Obviously, like I just said, Hunter x Hunter, I guess it's kind of overkill because it's the same writer, but I think I love the anime. That was great. It ended so like
it didn't even end. It's on hiatus. You know what I mean?
Like end hiatus, or whatever you want to call it.
He's like having back problems, so he can't even finish it.
I gotta check that out. I heard y'all always be talking about it.
You got plenty of time to catch up.
Yeah, you do.
Plenty of time.
And then I think obviously for my third, so this is my thing because I'm not gonna say Dragon Ball Z only because like everyone's like watching
like legacy points right
usually
there.
Everybody's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm like, and we all everyone likes it. I don't know anyone who doesn't like Dragon Ball Z who thinks it sucks or something like that.
I know some people.
Really? Anyone who like watches anime, like unless they talk about how basic it is in terms of like the plot and stuff like that, because the plot's not really thick. It's just
I mean, it's gotten better with Super.
Super. I'm talking like the OG Dragon Ball Z, like before Super Saiyan, or not before Super Saiyan, before like Majin
Blue and Super Saiyan God and all that stuff.
But yeah, my third definitely has to be the man on my shirt, Naruto. I mean, I think Naruto is a great anime because it's like good in anime, but it also like the lessons it shows. I mean, most animes teach you lessons about life and stuff, but like Naruto really goes deep into like family, friendships, loyalty, the willpower when you're working together, stuff like that. I think that resonates with a lot of people.
I think my only issue with Naruto, and like that's why that's not my top 3, is because it's just like
filler.
Exactly, it's too much filler. Like it's too many episodes where it's like nothing going on. Like,
well, this is my thing. Unless you're too lazy to go on a website and see what episodes are filler or not, I don't think that's a problem.
Why should you have to? No other anime has as much filler as Naruto. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's not true.
That's not true.
Bleach does actually.
Bleach
actually may have way more filler. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And also,
I had to sit through it.
I would also argue One Piece has the most filler.
One Piece is in a different conversation because that has like 1,000+ episodes.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, come on. You gotta count that too.
You gotta count it because One Piece is another OG.
But you gotta scale them differently.
But I will say like the difference in filler from like the filler in Shippuden, like it
comes back.
Yeah, like a lot of this stuff is stuff that it's backstory to things that happen that make sense of what's going on now. So it's filler, but it's kind of it's useful filler if you get what I'm saying. Like you need it a little bit, but you don't need it.
The one filler episode that was like they was trying to figure out what Kakashi's mouth looked like.
That was unnecessary.
They spent the whole episode fantasizing that man's lips. Bro.
That was completely unnecessary.
And then at the end of the episode he pulls the mask down. Oh, I have 2 masks on. So he wasted the episode.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you ever saw him without it.
No,
Naruto. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, I mean, it just.
It is, I mean, it is what it is, but.
Yeah, exactly. Like
they ran out of ideas, I guess. I think my top 3: Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan, obviously, and then I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z, but since we're not gonna put that on the list, since everybody already agrees that's like a top 3. Yeah. I go Naruto. Yeah. I mean,
if we want to take we can take if you want to take Naruto out just because a lot of people might also say they like it and stuff because Naruto's
I'll go Jujutsu Kaisen then. Like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I take out Naruto, I would have to go Parasite. That's like a really low key short anime. But I think it's like if you actually sit down and watch it, it's only like 27 episodes, but it's great. Like it is actually great. It starts from start to finish. You like hit the peak, get there, you're riding, then you come down smooth. I think.
Bro, that's how I feel about. Go ahead.
If I did have to take one out and just put some of those in, I mean, I don't know if y'all saw this one. Y'all probably did, but the 7 Deadly Sins, I like that one.
I've
heard about that. Yeah,
I couldn't get with the last season, but like up until that point, I was.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen. You saw the latest one?
I didn't like the last season.
I haven't seen the last season.
But I like the whole 10 Commandments thing. I thought that was cool.
10 Commandments.
But but
I just can't get with stuff that be like mimicking like like spiritual stuff and not mimicking, but like 10 Commandments is like.
It's like 7 Deadly Sins, 10
Commandments. You know what I mean? Like I just.
I mean, it's not even that deep in the show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
it kind of goes.
It's by name only.
I can't even say that because I watch Family Guy, and Family Guy is like one of the most.
Come on now.
Yeah, so
Bro, but like literally, if I have to, I keep talking about Attack on Titan, bro. But like, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like the first 2 episodes. I cut it off, and then my man was like, "Yo, you gotta keep going with it." And then I went in by episode 3, bro. Like, literally, had I stayed with it, it's really like that. Like, the plot twists are good. The action is nice. Like, the characters it's great character development. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and they're on their final season. Like, the final season airs either December or January, and it's only I think 4 or 5 seasons. So it's like it's really. I'm telling you, bro. It's like really good. Like, I'm really invested in these characters. I really love the story, but
man, everybody knows the best anime is Death Note. I watched that joint during quarantine. I was like, "This is a really good anime." Like, it's like it keeps you on your toes. Like. When you think you know something, they change the whole script up.
Isn't it like when someone he like writes names in the book, and then if he writes your name and closes the book, like you die or something like that?
Yeah,
it's like a slow paced type of anime.
Yeah, I heard it's like it's not like
it's action. It's no action. It's just a lot of talking, but like the talking is like back and forth. So it's like. It's really good. It
has like a storyline.
Yeah, the storyline just too great. That's like when you watch it, if it's like when you think you know something, they change it up. When you think you got something wrong, it's like, oh no, that's about to happen. But yeah, it's really good, and it's only 1 season. Like these animes be crazy.
Yeah, it's just like Parasite. Parasite is like only like 24, 25 episodes. But like if you like watch it, you'll be like, damn, why did they stop? Like that's literally what I was thinking of myself.
I just wanna put this in there that like if y'all are like anime only watchers, y'all should watch or read the manga too, because it's like that. You know what I mean?
Manga
Like,
of what?
of anything.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, of
I
anything.
thought he was about to triple down on Attack on Titan.
I mean, they only last. That's about to end in like a couple months.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I read it. I know what happens.
Jesus.
But, like with Dragon Ball Z,
So then what are you watching it for?
I want to say animated. You know what I mean? Like I want to see the last season animated.
For sure, one of them,
It's
bro.
gonna be the same.
You know what I mean? Like
it's
I mean,
gonna be
I know it's
the
the
same
same
photos in the
thing,
book.
but like,
He'll hear it on audio, read it, watch
it looks different. You feel me? It's a different feeling. Like in Dragon Ball Z, like if Vegeta did get like a new power up, I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but like when you see that
I've
animated,
seen it already.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
actually
Like,
read that little piece.
it's gonna be crazy when you see that animated, because it's like you'll see the colors. You can. I mean,
I gotta start watching Super again, because I stopped after the after
Super
the
stopped too. Like
Yeah, super like top.
that's why everybody just reads it, because there's no anime anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say like after the
What you mean no
tournament-
anime? I thought it was coming back.
Nah, I mean they making movies, but I don't know when they bring in the
Oh,
anime.
come on, bro.
The Broly movie was great.
Yeah, that Broly movie
was
was
like
insane.
That was great. Super Saiyan God Gogeta. Oh my goodness, yo, that was crazy.
But yeah, I think that does it for another episode of the Fourth Down Podcast.
Yeah.
Once again, I want to double down on thanking Digital Empath Studios for allowing us to have this space, and
Absolutely.
it's a great conversation again with the guys. So
yeah, and I just want to also say I just want to give a quick shout out to the Raw Dope Podcast. They definitely showed us love coming in here. Plugging us in with their podcast and their people. So I just want to shout out to them. Shout out to the Raw Dope Podcast on Instagram.
one word.
Yeah, one word on YouTube. Shout out to them. Give them a follow. The voice of Baltimore and the DMV fans. Check them out. They definitely tough.
For sure.
That does it.